Stakeout is without a doubt my favorite map on Black Ops 6 right now, and that's not really because the game, or sorry, the map is particularly special. It's just that it's got such a short design to it, a small design to it, that it feels like you only go like 4 or 5 seconds between an encounter. You can almost just go around any corner at any time and just spam the trigger, and you're almost guaranteed to get into a gunfight, get a kill, or whatever. And, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to harp on it. I think it's a really good map. I enjoy this small pace design of it, but it takes away from the other maps, right? Because none of the maps are particularly stand-outish, right? You got Nuketown, and Nuketown is a fan favorite since Black Ops, right? But the thing is, like, this map makes Nuketown feel slow-paced in comparison, right? And it's just not a really good recipe for the future, because we're going to have a future come where all maps are just essentially the same and nothing really feels different. And I gotta say, like, Black Ops 6 is kind of feeling like that right now, right? Like, if I had to draw between the 22 maps available, there's only like 4 or 5 that are really desirable maps that seem to consistently get voted on into the lobbies, and the other ones, they're kind of fading to irrelevance, right? You're only really going to play them if you're stuck with it in the default public playlists. The thing is it's a different Call of Duty, it's a different generation of players, and I understand that, right? And I'm coming at it from an angle of Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, when you used to play World of War and stuff, where you could go like easily 20, 30 seconds without a gunfight, without an engagement. You know, the maps felt larger, absolutely, but the game felt more like a campaign multiplayer inspired situation, because right now I feel like every multiplayer game is just like dopamine hit, go go go, boom boom boom. All these like first person shooters, they all kind of like taking the same approach to things, right? And the thing that really made COD so fun back then is like you got immersed in this like multiplayer campaign inspired like Spec Ops game, right? Like there's this one map I remember on Modern Warfare 2. Actually, there's a couple. Like the airport map, Terminal. I remember that one being really fun and engaging, right? And you'd be running around the map, and like this is where perks like the one where you could hear the footsteps of others would really come in, right? Because the maps would be so big, there'd be all these different places to go that like a perk like that, amplifying the sound of your enemy footsteps, had a really helpful impact, right? And I know people have varying opinions on this, right? But like to deal with the campers, they just made every area in the game at all times have 3 entry points, and it's like it really kills the camping, sure, but it's also kind of like gutted the soul of the game. And I hate to say it, but I miss those days of those campers, right? Where you'd be playing a game and you'd have an area where there's just a single straight run hall, and like, you know, half the game is just about who is controlling that hall at any one time, right? And now just you don't really have that, right? Because the whole game is equal opportunity. Every turn, every route is 3 turns, 3 ways to each other, right? So it's just a different feel. So don't get me wrong. Like, once again, I do like these small maps. I enjoy it. I loved Nuketown when it came out, right? This map is really doing it for me. These fast game modes is fun, but I do wish sometimes that I could get a game where I could sit down and actually have like an assault rifle that serves the purpose of medium to long range engagements, like constantly, and having a sniper rifle where I'm actually finding a cool spot to camp out around the map and fucking perch my scope around and take off some hits and do a bit of recon work, right? Because like right now, man, it's just fast-paced. And also, you can quick scope in those games, and now you can't even do that. So it's such a weird mix of values, and an overemphasis is on the stupidest parts about this, right? It's all corporate culture based, right? Money hungry, get as much money as you can, right? They just destroyed the game and just amalgamated them all into the same, right? It's like Guy and Gray, because it's all about your customization, your look now. It's all about that, right? Even the map pack's getting released over there. You're getting 3 maps. They're all with the almost exact same design with it, right? There's nothing like nice about any of the maps. And then you get the one zombies map coming on. Yeah, it's nice that it's free, but like the lack of effort going on, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's a new generation is in there and they're just totally lacking any creativity and color in their brains. They're all just like, you know, total corporate formula zombies, and that's why all the maps in the games are all ending up the way they are, right? Because like Activision and Microsoft, everything's a conglomerate, everything. Well, or I don't know if it's like a legitimate, they don't know, they're not realizing these things. But the game industry in general is becoming so hollow, so empty-souled, that I don't know how much longer things are going to hold water, right? Like, you can't even, like I said in the other video, you can't even play this game without an internet connection. I mean, even the solo aspects of it is ridiculous. You get lag playing solo stuff, doing zombie rounds, you get disconnected from your own thing. It's just, it makes absolutely no sense why things had to be this way, except for if you had a bunch of really, I hate to put it, but brain-dead morons who have no business being in the positions they are, doing what they're doing, and having a lot of money to back them up on it. So, it's the way things are. I'm enjoying this map. I hope the approach that whatever company is running this at this point, because who even knows anymore, I wish the teams that were doing these things would take a look at the game and take a different approach with it. But they won't. They won't. I'm just saying. Enjoy what we have before it's all gone, right? We never enjoyed the Black Ops days and the Modern Warfare 2 days as much as we should have. And here we are all these years later, like a decade later, relishing in those memories. So even though we're hating on this right now, enjoy this last snapshot into the world of mass digital gaming, because our future is very different. Easy, guys. Hope you enjoy it.